Good morning, Tarkov. What's up, guys? Seen a lot of questions about what's going on with the gifts and stuff. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that as well as there is gonna be a sale. Sale's gonna be starting today at 4 p.m. Eastern U.S. So that's gonna be in about 7 hours, about 7-ish hours. That sale is gonna pop up. So if any of you guys that were waiting to see if there was a sale or not, that's gonna be today. It's gonna be about in 7 hours. We also got a gift. We have a new holiday gift from BSG. I guess they want to see the world burn because it involves a lot of impact grenades and the Scar H. The Scar H gets some M80 rounds, and we also got an ammo box and the new key card holder thing and a Santa beard. So I'll get a screenshot of that up in a second. But yeah, that's the gift. You get it from your profile. We'll get to that in a second. More. And the BSG stream on the BSG Twitch channel for the whole Twitch Drops event that's going to be over the span of 12 days. I'm going to be on that a lot. We're still working out a bunch of plans, but we'll get into more, well, I don't have a ton of details at the moment, but just generally speaking, myself, Airwing Marine, and Bakizi are going to be doing a bunch of stuff. I wouldn't say we're like hosting it, but we're doing a lot of stuff for the Battlestate Games Twitch channel that's like hosting this 12 days of drops kind of a thing. And we're going to be doing it with like Sigma from Evasion, and there's going to be a few devs that pop in, and John B. Any of you guys that know John B, the DJ, he's done a bunch of music for Tarkov. Well, he hasn't done the in-game music, but he's done a bunch of tracks like that. There's like the Wipe Day track, and there's stuff like and drops and stuff like that. He's a pretty popular DJ. His music, he seems like he does a good job. I don't know him personally, but he seems like he does a good job, and he seems pretty popular, and he seems like there's a lot of people that like his stuff. So some of you guys probably know him, but we're gonna be doing some stuff with him as well. And yeah, we can just get to it. Let's just get to it. It's good morning. Good morning indeed. It's good morning indeed. All right. It is a good morning indeed. Okay. Let me know what I can do with the music. If the music's a little bit too low, a little bit too loud, all that stuff. Morning, guys. So, we do have our winter sale. That's going on today. Like I said, it's about 7 hours from now. It's going to start. It's the 25% off as well. And if you already have an account in-game and you upgrade to a new account, the 25% off is going to be the difference between the two accounts. And if you're just buying it up, straight up, obviously it's 25% off of whatever order that you do get. And then we have our gift here. So let's pull up the gift. And is there anything that I should not be showing on this page? Just give me 1 sec. I need to really pay attention here. But nope. I don't think so. So we're going to show it. Boop. All right, so this is your profile page that you get at the Battlestate Games, the Escape from Tarkov website. I'll link this here in the chat too. So that's your profile page. So if you go ahead and you head over here, first off, we're going to be getting drops, so make sure that you go up here and you link your Twitch account. If you don't have a Twitch account, go make one and link that here so that you can get Twitch drops that go to your Escape from Tarkov account. And then down here, which you can't see yet.
Check microwave.
It seems like high-tier keys gas been removed from the Flea like most of the marked rooms and good reserve keys.
It seems like high-tier keys have been removed from the Flea like most of the marked rooms. I haven't noticed a problem yet, but you might be onto something. We'll see. Can I scroll down anymore? Oh, I can. I can just do that. Let's do it. Let's look into that. Fox, thank you very much for the 5. Also, thanks for the heads up. We'll look into that a little bit later. But yeah, so here's your EFT account, and then it's right here. So you just got to log in, and then you come down here, and you'll see this one. A lot of you guys will not see this one, so do not pay attention to this one. But you guys will see this one right here, and then you just hit the little, paperclip right here, and then when you log into game, you'll see this right here. in your messages. You'll have a message from, I think it's just system. I don't think it's from a trader in general. But this is the holiday gift. This is the new holiday gift. This is the key card holder. I think it holds 16. I think it holds 16 cards. I got one earlier this wipe, but I just immediately sold it because I got like several 100,000 rubles for doing it, for selling it, and I didn't have a lot of key cards, so I was like, fuck it, I'll just sell it. And apparently they want us to use impact grenades because they have now given everyone that owns an account 6 impact grenades. So that's going to be interesting. And we've got this shiny new Scar H down here with the new Vortex, and it shoots pretty well. I jumped into my hideout a second ago and I shot it a bit. Shoots pretty well, even with M80. And it gave us a bunch of M80 to shoot with it. And then we got ourselves a Santa beard up here. So that, and also the 3 flash grenades that explode very quickly. When you throw those flash grenades, they explode very quickly, so be careful with those. But yeah, so that's the holiday gift, and that's what you can get by going to your Escape from Tarkov account and going and clicking this paperclip. Again, most of you guys will not see this one, but you will see this one, and you can click that one, and you're good to go. So that's what you need to do, and that's it. Also, while you're there, make sure you have your Twitch account linked. But yeah, so there's that's going on today, so make sure you get that. Sale starts in about 7 hours. So that's, what do we got? 2100 GMT, so 4 p.m. Eastern, US. Again, that's like still in about like 7 hours. So if you guys are looking for that sale, that's in 7 hours. In terms of in-game stuff, I didn't see much. I posted a video late last night because there was a couple things that was keeping me busy yesterday. And I had to keep up with a couple other things. But yesterday's video, we covered a few new things, including they lowered the amount of player scavs on Lighthouse. They nerfed AP20, which I think we knew about yesterday morning. They slowed down a bunch of ammunition, so you'll find that list in the video. And then also we talked about, we now know the distances at which regular scavs and sniper scavs engage us at. And since we have the rangefinders, that's actually some pretty useful information. So we'll know exactly when we're safe and when we're not safe from a few of these scavs. This is not including bosses or bodyguards. These are sniper scavs. So the guys up on the rocks, the guys up on towers and stuff like that around, customs, shoreline, woods, stuff like that. And then just your normal, your normal AI scavs that we just find all over the place. So we got that. And that was covered in yesterday's video. So go check that out if you're interested in stuff like that. And last thing in terms of like new stuff for today is, again, I am going to be taking part in the actual Battle State Games stream. The extravaganza that they're going to be putting on for this event that's going to be going on for 12 days. We're still working out some details, but and also my drops day is January 4th on Twitch, which obviously, since you guys are watching me on YouTube right now, I don't stream on Twitch. So I'm gonna need to figure out what I want to do there. Maybe I'll jump on. There's no fucking way I'm doing like a 24-hour or whatever everyone else is doing when they have their specific drops day. No way I'm doing that, but I'll do like a couple hours at most, maybe. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do and how busy I'm gonna be with the BSG stuff. But yeah, so if you guys watch the BSG channel when they're live streaming, and also when Invasion's doing their thing, they'll have drops on the BSG channel, and I'll be doing stuff on there. So when I have more info, I'll let you guys know. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. So a lot of stuff Tarkov going into the new year and a little bit past the new year as well. But yeah, that's everything for today, I think. Pretty sure that's everything, yeah. Guys, if you're asking questions about what's with the gift and stuff, just rewind. I literally just finished explaining it not even 2 minutes ago. So just go ahead and rewind. I just explained all of that stuff. It is pretty easy. You log into your account, you'll see it at the bottom of your page there. But if you need to see it up on screen, minutes ago I just had it up on screen. So just rewind because we're on YouTube here. Drops start on the 28th. How long is the sale going to last? Sale is going to last, I think it's going to last a good while. I think it's going to be a few days, actually. Hold on. The sale is going to go from today, 7 hours from now, to January 5th, to the end of the drops event, or to the middle, almost to the end of the drops event. So it's going to start in about 7 hours, and then it's going to go until January 5th at about the same time that it starts. So we got a long time. We got almost like, it's like you know, it's like almost 2 weeks there. Almost 2 weeks there we'll have that sale going on, so you're not going to miss it. And it's 25% off, so it starts in about 7 hours and it goes for almost about like 2 weeks. What sale? Game's going to go on sale. Game is going to go on sale. I should probably start, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this every day, but I should probably start making my videos for the day and then going live, but YouTube really doesn't like that because you guys, it would be so much easier if I could just link you guys to my video that explains all this stuff, but YouTube doesn't like when you post a video and then you go live. So, guys, just rewind, you'll see it. Game's gonna go on sale, and we get a free gift. It's got a Scar H in there, you got a key card holder, you got a bunch of impact grenades because they want to see the world burn, and a bunch of mags for the Scar H, and an ammo box, and yeah, it's cool. Good morning. I came in to say thanks for your content and help stay up to date. No problem, Chris. Thank you for the kind words. Appreciate you. If I have a standard EFT account, how much would EOD cost when the sale happens? I don't know, but you're going to be able to know yourself when you go and you click it when it starts. The 25% off is going to be between the difference, so it depends on exactly what standard account you have and stuff like that. This is my second wipe. Wanted to spend the money for EOD. Does my account get reset, or do I get the gamma change? You get the gamma change. Your accounts no longer reset. They used to, but they do not any longer. You do not have to reset your account. You just get the new stuff. When do we get the free gifts? You get them right now. You can log in right now in game, or log in right now on the website. You go in game and it's in game. You have the gifts right now waiting for you. Once you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? Redeem it. Once you redeem it on the website. Any idea on New Year's gift keychain? Maybe. No, we have it. Dimitri, we literally have it right here. Oh, okay, guys, hold on. How many viewers did we just jump? Because everyone's asking the same question. All right, we couldn't jump that many, so it's like it's just rewind a little bit, guys. But I'll pop it. You know what? I'll just do this. Give me a sec. Pop this over here. I'm just gonna put this up on screen. It'll make things way easier. So I'm gonna drop that over here. But yeah, guys. So if you log onto your profile on the EFT website, you'll see it there. Bum, bum, bum. Bump. 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 Just leave that guy. Leave that guy right here. Because everybody and their mothers are asking about it. Put that below the alert box as well. And boop. Okay, there we go. That is the New Year's gift. That is the holiday gift that everyone can go and get right now if you go to your Escape from Tarkov profile and you redeem it. That's what you're going to get. And we'll just pop it. I mean, fuck it. We'll just pop this up too. Quick. And this is it right here. You got your profile page. And if you have the books, or if you are an ETS tester, or if you have some other kind of package from BSG, you'll find it right here. But this is the holiday gift. This is what most of you guys will see. Notice like the ornaments and stuff like that over here. This is the gift. You hit this little paperclip, and you are going to have that waiting for you when you log into the game. Also, link your Twitch account when you're here. But that's what we got. Oh, I gotta do this too. But that's what we got for today. That's what we got. Will you be streaming with your webcam on January 4th? No, I'm not going to be doing anything extra on January 4th. I don't even know if I'm going to be live on January 4th because I'm doing a bunch of stuff with the actual, like, the devs. I'm doing a bunch of stuff. So, again, guys, I don't know what to say about this, but I was talking with BSG a lot over the past couple days, and there's going to be a lot of cool stuff that's happening, and I'm going to be involved with a lot of it. So it's like I'm going to be like the literal news guy, I think is probably a good way to put it. I'm going to be the actual, like, the sanctioned Battlestate Games news guy during this event. I'm going to be covering, like, a lot of, like, the stuff that's happening with it. And any of you guys that have been playing Escape from Tarkov through a holiday before, or through the holidays before, you know that we're going to be getting like that Christmas tree where there's going to be ornaments that you can get that you can then turn in to craft stuff on the Christmas tree in your hideout. There's a bunch of stuff that's going to be happening over the holidays, and I as well as Bakizi and Airwing Marine are going to be covering all that on the actual Battlestate Games Twitch channel. And we're gonna be doing it in between other stuff, like, you know, there's gonna be some other stuff that's going on with other cool people. So they haven't announced that stuff. There's going to be announcements for it. So I'm not gonna say more than that for now. But my drops day is January 4th, and I don't stream on Twitch, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Thanks for the info. It's the middle of the workday here in Moscow. Sorry for repeating the question. It's all good, Dimitri. You're good. It's all good. I've got to figure out a better way to get this stuff up on screen or get the information out there for when I'm live streaming, because that's just anytime anyone joins, they're just gonna immediately ask what's up. And if in that case, it was literally minutes after I just explained it all. So I gotta just figure out a better way. Maybe some commands or something. Congrats, man, moving up in the world. Nikita's assistant now. I'm definitely not his assistant, but it's definitely nobody's assistant. But we're gonna be doing some cool stuff on the Battlestate Games channel, so it'll be fun. Fun thought, but would you reckon Jaeger giving a quest to kill PMCs with backblast when RPGs arrive into the game? That would be insanely dangerous and really expensive and very weird. So I don't know, but you know, if there was going to be a task like that, it would be Jaeger to give it to us. You know, like it's going to be from him. So we'll see, man. Again, I don't know. Definitely not with the webcam if I am going to be live, but you know, we'll see what happens with that. Stay tuned, Andy. Thanks for your time and effort. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words, Carlos. Appreciate it. Got that with the New Year's gifts, and we already got the free gifts. Anybody asking about free gifts? We already got them. All right, guys, this is when we kind of chat for the rest of the hour. I do these for about an hour from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern U.S. time, and we just kind of hang out. So do @NiceGuyTarkov in chat. Whatever question you have, go ahead and ask it, and I'll probably have an answer. Drops start on the 28th. I don't actually know what exact time they start, to be honest. Let me see. I don't know if they gave a time that they start. Check out the video that they did for the drops event too, because it was really cool. I don't know who edited that. It seems like Junker would have edited that, or Junker, however you want to pronounce that name. But I don't. That seems like a Junker thing, or at least he has, you know, played a part in it somehow. And then John B did the music there. I don't see a time anywhere on this, so I don't think they've given a time just yet. But it is going to be like around the world. There's going to be streamers on Twitch from around the world that are starting it. So it could start at a really weird time for, like, if you live in the U.S. or the U.K. It could start like at a daybreak kind of deal at or in Russia kind of thing. We don't know. I don't see a time here for that, but I can figure that out, I guess. What you got planned for the holidays? This. I'm going to be doing just this. I got a little bit of family. We'll do the normal, you know, family holiday stuff. I got a hockey tournament I'm going to be playing in. Not anything crazy. I'm not like a pro or anything, but it's just every year around the holidays we do a hockey tournament with it's like a bunch of just like family and friends kind of a thing. It's a lot of people though, so it's really cool, and we do it every year, so it's cool. That's what I'm going to be doing. So that's going to be on the 31st as well. So I have to see what's going on the 31st. I'm going to be a little quiet unless I make a video and then I have it ready for the 31st. I might be a little quiet on the 31st because I'm either going to be playing hockey or exhausted. So we'll see what happens with that one. And of course, it is the day. It's New Year's Eve, so we'll see exactly how hard people go. And then other than that, from the 28th, actually starting today. My New Year's event actually starts today because I'm gonna be like working with them on a bunch of stuff, and there's gonna be edited videos and stuff involved, and there's a lot of planning involved. So I'm kind of started. My New Year's event for Escape from Tarkov has already started. It started at like noon yesterday, actually. There's that, and then that goes all the way up until January 8th. So that's pretty much my holidays. It's a little bit of food, a little bit of hockey, and a shit ton of Tarkov. Are all the high tier keys gone from the flea market? Somebody said that. I need to check in on that. Someone actually DM'd me about that as well, and I know you're not the only one that's asked in chat as well. So I'm going to look into that. I have found the keys that I've been looking for so far, and that would be a good part of the video today if that's true. So I will check that out. I'll check that out. Is there a way to reliably obtain impact grenades because I hate them so much? Yeah, get Jaeger level, not Jaeger. Get Prapor level 3 or 4 because all it is a barter for one set of nails, and you get a impact grenade. That is insane. So they are going to be changing that very soon. Also, if you redeem your gift, you get 6 because they want to watch the world burn. So if you redeem your holiday gift, you will get 6 grenades. Just use yours before the other guy, and you'll probably get at least 1 or 2 more on the body of the guy you just hit with that impact grenade. Because everybody is going to be running around with impact grenades today, and tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after. So we'll see. Which map would you recommend for someone brand new to the game? How do you recommend learning the extracts in each map? I have a bunch of videos talking about that. Braden, I think is how you'd pronounce that. Or Braden. I have a bunch of videos. So EFT like a pro. Oh, while we're on that subject, now that I'm doing this stuff with BSG, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get my tutorials out in time. I'm going to be able to bang out a couple that I think are going to help you guys. But the long topic stuff, like what you're asking for, go check out my EFT like a pro playlist. I've got a bunch of stuff like that. Don't just watch the first video that pops up onto it. Go to the thing where you can like see the full playlist, and you'll see like for beginners videos like in the titles or the thumbnail and stuff like that. So go check that out. Generally speaking, if you just want it off the cuff, what I suggest that you do is you play a little bit of offline. Everyone, whenever anyone hears the word offline when they're trying to learn a game, they kind of cringe a little bit, and it's just like, why would I do that? This is not your normal game. This is Escape from Tarkov. So this is not what you know so far is not how it's going to work in this game, period. You are going to know nothing, and they're not going to teach you anything. There's no tutorial. There's nothing that's going to help you whatsoever. You're going to be thrown into a shitstorm, and they just say, I hope you brought a cup, because they're not going to give you a cup either. So you have to figure it out all on your own. So that's why I say go offline. And if you're the kind of person that you want to figure it out for yourself, that's where you're going to be able to figure it out for yourself, and you're going to be able to get going from there. And if you want to watch some videos, check out my EFT like a pro playlist. But pretty much every single Escape from Tarkov creator out there ever has made a bunch of like new player guides and stuff like that, because you really need them for this game. So hopefully you find something that helps you there. Have you experienced the weird hitbox detection after the wipe? Weird bullets where bullets don't actually hit the target. That sounds like it's some desync, which could happen with bad servers and internet connection and stuff like that. I don't think that there's been anything significant since the patch, so I don't know, man. They start at 13. I'm assuming you mean 1300 MSK, and I assume you mean the drops. Talk about the drops. Digestive. Do you play solo mostly? I play a lot solo these days because it just makes it easier for me to I just wanted to get to like the Flea, and I didn't really exactly go too hard, but I did play with Clean, Jesse Kazam, and Desmond Pilak yesterday, and we had a fucking awesome raid on Lighthouse. We had an amazing raid on Lighthouse. So I'm assuming Jesse's going to turn that into a video. So maybe he'll put that up as a video on his channel. But I did play with them yesterday, and they all want to play more as a group. So I'll probably be playing more, yes. Favorite weapon right now? Favorite weapon right now is just your bog standard AK-74. I like the RPK, but it gets a little wonky sometimes with the RPK. It might be with a weird grip that I'm using on it. I don't know. But for some reason or another, just like your bog standard AK-74 with a grip flashlight, sometimes a suppressor, you put the butt pad on there and a better grip, and I've been rocking with that thing. But I put like BT or I have a little bit of a stockpile of good ammo for it, though. I put like BT or BS in there. I actually have a little bit of a Golnick, but I haven't started using the Golnick yet. I wanted to free up a bit more of that. The MP5, I had a lot of fun with the MP5 as well. So it's up to you, man. Can you ask Papa Nikita when we get that sexy G36C? We don't have a date on that, but if I'm going to be talking to him at some point in the next few days, because I might, we can talk about that. We saw work in progress for the G36 series already, including the C. Excuse Excuse me. So I would imagine the full line of like G36s are coming. Because we saw parts that were specific to each of the variants in that little Nikki leak that we saw a while back. Would BSG consider making... Okay, don't do that. DeVito, we're not doing that here. No politics, guys. No politics at all in chat, period. It doesn't matter what side, just none of that. We're not doing that here. Reset your account and make it new player's guide on your stream day. Reset your account. No fucking way I'm doing that, Dimitri. Are you insane? No, I'm not that. I don't do that. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I do the gameplay. Like, I can play very well, but I'm an information guy. I need my account at where it's at. So there will be plenty of people that do weird stuff and cool gameplay stuff. So if you're looking for that kind of stuff, go watch them. Do you recon the average level of players? Do you reckon the average level of players will be today? What do you, oh my god, what do you reckon the average level of players will be today? I don't know. I don't know. So it's not like it's free. It's not like it's free to play or anything right now. I want to say if your average player is someone who tries their best to at least log on once a day since the wipe, I'll define it like that. If you want to say that your average player right now is someone that has tried their best to at least log on once a day since the wipe and, play, they've got to be around, they're in their low 20s, I would assume, for your average player low 20s, right? Because I barely tried, and the first 2 days I was not even online. Like, I went offline to go and check out Lighthouse and to farm raiders and stuff. So, and I'm 18. I'm level 18. So I would assume that your average player is, low 20s. 1300 MSKs when the drops start. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you. Did not know that. Is it true that a new trader will be coming to Tarkov this wipe? Yes, that is true. They're going to be on the Lighthouse Island. So if you go to Lighthouse and you see that bridge where if you get too close to that gate, you'll get sniped. That island out there is going to have our first in-raid trader as well as a few bosses that are covering him. So at some point in the next few months here, there's going to be a patch. It's not going to be a wipe because we just had the wipe. It's going to be a normal patch where they add that trader and those bosses. And there's a bit of a theory going around that I don't necessarily disagree with, that it could be much sooner than we think. We'll see. With added more guns, is it very likely to hit gun fatigue like in Payday 2 where a lot of weapons are reskins? No, because they're slowing down with the guns. In fact, I even asked about something similar to that when I did the podcast with Pestily and Nikita and Axel a while back. And he said no, if they were ever going to add a gun into the game, it's going to function and look exactly like the real world gun. That's why they need the real world guns actually in the offices, because they take them apart and they actually model every piece of that weapon to function exactly the way it does in real life, which is absolutely fucking insane, but it's like that's what they do with the malfunctions and stuff. So if it's going to be in game, if it's going to be in Escape from Tarkov, bet your ass it's like it is in the real world. So there's no like reskins or anything like that. Just ask BSG for a second account you can run on Steam for level 1, on stream for level 1. I actually have a couple of accounts, so that's a good point. I myself have a couple accounts, so it's a good point. I could do that. I just don't think I'm going to, because you guys will see. I'm doing a bunch of stuff for BSG. I'm doing a bunch of stuff on the BSG channel. You'll see when stuff gets announced. I'm gonna be doing a lot of stuff over there, so I don't think I'm gonna have time. Do you have any notion on what items the drops may entail? Not yet. We'll find out here soon. That's a soon TM, but not like a normal soon TM. So like a couple days here, we'll find out. I have friends who play daily and are just above level 11. Oh, well, your friends suck ass. No, I'm just kidding. But there's a pace to it. I would say very average casual player, level 12. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that, but I have a Discord of a lot of people, which I'm sure a lot of you guys watching right now are a part of, and every time I see one of them, they're like in their 30s already. Like, so that's why I'm saying average player, low 20s. I'm 18, and I mean, I have to take into account that I know everything about the game like the back of my hand, but still, like, I wasn't even playing the first few days. I didn't even go online for the first few days, and even then, I wasn't, like, trying to go hard and, like, trying to level or anything. So, like, and I'm level 18, so sure, there's a lot of people that are around that level, but I would say somebody like how do you define average player? Like I feel like the average player, if they wanted to, could know a lot about the game and know how to progress and stuff. So I'm still sticking with low 20s. I'm gonna say that the average is low 20s. Maybe it's just that kind of just situation where there's not really too much in between, where there's somebody that knows a shit ton about the game and they go super hard and they're already in their 30s, and then there's people that don't know a lot about the game, so they're still in their teens, kind of a thing. And that might be a thing. And then in which case, because math, average still is like that kind of 20s area. So I don't know. Couldn't post RBST. Interesting. We will have to look into that today. I think we'll get that up as a text-to-speech here in a sec. I needed to drink coffee. Hold on. Hope that pops up above the scar. That's going to pop up above the scar, right? Yeah, it will. You're good. Thanks ahead of time for the 5 there, Foxo. Is that alert going to pop up or what? How much is the delay for this? Jesus.
Use check microwave.
Couldn't post RBST.
RBST. Yeah, RBST. Very interesting. I'm going to look into that today, because that's now the 5th or 6th person that I've had say that to me today. So I'll check that out. That could be a thing. It seems like we're getting less and less on the flea market, which is it's turning the game into what it's supposed to be at launch, which is cool. PSG have successfully done revolver-style reload in game. Could you please ask Nikita next time when the RSH-12 Russian assault revolver, same as Ash 12, pretty please. We can talk about that. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people talk about the revolver Ash 12. Like, I've seen that pop up a lot. Trust me, guys, there's going to be a lot of talk about plans, future plans, and just Escape from Tarkov between December 28th and January 8th. Trust me, there's going to be a lot. So that can be one of the questions. I'll take a note of that there for you, Dimitri. Dorms marked is also blocked. Taped key now has 100 uses. All keys now have 100. All keys have uses now. All keys do. More people have the issue on interchange, where all the magnifying sites are really dark to look through. Yeah, they know about that for sure. There's also a part of interchange where if you look up at the right angle, it'll make you stutter real bad. They know about that one as well. Hey, any of my AMD graphics card enjoyers in the chat, any of my AMD graphics card people in the chat, have you seen an improvement if it was raining? Have you played, if you had issues when it was raining before, when the game would go like completely black and all that shit? Have you seen an improvement since yesterday's patch? Let me know if you guys, if any of you guys are in chat. Interesting with the keys. It definitely seems like there is something going on with those keys, so we'll see. Yeah, there's a bunch of, haven't tested it out. Okay, there's actually a lot of people that use AMD graphics cards, so and they were having problems playing the game, so we will make sure see if that's good. No issues so far. Okay, so there were people that had a lot of problems when they were trying to play. Hasn't rained yet. Yeah, that's true. It might not have rained yet for you. How do you get your free stuff? You log on to your Escape from Tarkov account. You log in, and you will see it right there on your profile. Actually, it's been a few minutes since I said that, so I'll go ahead and say that. That's the gift that you see up on screen already. You're going to get that Scar H. You'll get a bunch of ammo. You'll get the ammo box. You get a bunch of impact grenades because they want to see the world burn, and you also get a Santa mask and the keycard holder there. So in order to see that, what you do is you go over to your account on the Escape from Tarkov website, like you see right here, and also while you're here, make sure your Twitch account is linked. And if you have any gifts for your account, this is where you're going to see them. If you are an ETS tester, you will see this. If you are not an ETS tester, then you will only see this, which is your holiday gift. This is the only, this is your holiday gift. You go ahead and you click the paperclip here, and it'll pop up on screen as you've redeemed it, and then you go into your account in game, and you'll have that there waiting for you. You'll have that right there waiting for you. So that's how that goes. I have an RX 6900 and rain raids make the game fully pitch black. Only tips of trees. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it, Andy. But I'm talking about today. Like since the patch yesterday, was it fixed? Since the patch yesterday, have you seen an improvement or a fix? Is what I'm looking for. AMD represent. Yes, had issue, but haven't played since yesterday. Okay, I guess it's gonna take another day or so. It might not have rained yet too, so we'll see. It's not necessarily a stutter. Like stutters are gonna happen anyway. It's Tarkov. There's a lot of stuff they still need to optimize, but it's the rain thing. It's like where the raid goes like black because it's raining. Is the food container not in the market anymore? No, it's not. It's actually not. So yeah, they've also done some other stuff with that. That's weird. Actually, wait, sorry. Incorrect. Okay, so I guess the right word here is technically it could be, but you can't find it in raid anymore. The only thing you can do is barter for it, and it doesn't fit into a backpack. So even if it was found in raid, you couldn't get it out of a raid. So if anybody can think of a way that you would get that as found in raid, I don't think there is. Because can you craft it? Can you craft it in the hideout? If you can craft it in the hideout and it's not on the flea market, then they removed it from the flea market. I forget if you can craft it in your laboratory or not. The food container is easy to get from like, yeah, I know you can barter for it, but the barter isn't found in raid. When you barter for something, you don't get it as found in raid. You only get it for crafting. So I just is it? Yeah, fuck it, I'll look it up. Holo deal, Nick. Holo deal, Nick. It is just the barter. Yeah, no craft. It is just the barter. So until they make a craft for it, which they might not even do, yeah, it's off the flea. You can't get it on the flea. Because they've removed it from the loot pools in game and you can't put it in a backpack, so you're not getting that thing. So yeah, technically. Christmas tree incoming. Christmas tree indeed is incoming. As well as the ornaments and the crafts and stuff that you're going to be able to get for it. Is there a quest for food container that would be found in raid? No. Just trading. Just for Jaeger. There is not a quest either, so no. Is the game on sale? The game's going to go on sale in about 6 hours and 20 minutes, Dogman. The game is going to go on sale in about 6 hours and 20-ish minutes. Out of all the traders that exist in the current roster, which would you consider as the good guy for their moral perspective? None of these people are necessarily good people because they're in a war zone. They are purposely staying in a war zone because they're like criminals or they do something criminal. I would think Elvira is probably the maybe the nicest of the people because she's at least like a doctor or something. I forget if she like worked for terror groups or something. Actually, now that I think about it. Give me a sec. Let me see. She might actually work for... Never mind. She might actually work for Terror Group. Hold on. No, she's not. So, head of trauma care department of the Tarkov Central City Hospital. So, Elvira, a.k.a. the therapist, might be good. Let's see what Sphere has. Previously, a customer terminal employee initially dealing with goods. He put together a gang of thugs in order to grab everything of value. Okay, so no, not here. Previously worked as director of shopping center. Mostly clothing, gear later. Okay, so Ragman might be a good guy. So Prapper sells a lot of guns. He you skirts the line a little bit. Peacekeeper is funny because he's totally not a good guy. He's a mechanic. Chemical plant foreman, repair and maintenance. He prefers slow living. Okay, again, mechanic might be a good guy. Jaeger. Jaeger likes animals and hunting in general, even though I'm gonna call him an asshole. So, because he has stupid quests, it makes us do stupid things. And Fence is probably not a good guy. So maybe therapist, maybe Ragman, maybe skier. Probably not Prapper, definitely not Peacekeeper because also funny with his name. Maybe mechanic, not so much Jaeger. Also Jaeger just in general is an asshole even if he is a good guy, and probably not Fence. So I would think that would be the morals of the traders right there. And we'll see what the new guy is. See what the new guy does. Therapist cares about locals that couldn't evacuate. She deals with I was looking into that. I thought she did something with Terror Group, but my brain isn't exactly working right now. I thought she did something for Terror Group. We'll find out more when the lore quest actually. I have to be honest, I bought the books and I tried reading the books, but for some reason, even though obviously they're the English books, I got flack for saying this a while back, but I'm still gonna say it. I have trouble reading it. You can tell it's been translated, and my brain just I can't flow with the words in the book. Like it just doesn't. I don't get information from it. Like you know what I mean? Like my brain just doesn't. I'm just an idiot, I guess. But the information I don't actually get the information that the book is trying to give me about the story and stuff like that, because it just doesn't flow right to me. Like it does, you can tell it's translated, so it's just weird. But I got the books. I guess maybe I'll give it a second try some other time. But was she like the head doctor at the hospital or something? Yeah, we just covered that. Yeah, she was at the central hospital for Novinsk. Skier might be good. He looks like Ross from Friends. Yeah. Do you think Tarkov will ever get of course it's going to get optimized. Guys, we're you know what's difficult about this stuff is they're calling it a beta. This is not a beta. This is nowhere near a beta. So in order for something to be actually a beta, you call it pencils down, you call it feature complete. It's feature complete, but you fix some stuff up, you optimize some things, and you make sure everything is working correctly before a launch. This is nowhere near a beta. There are several pillar features that are going to absolutely make this game that are not in yet. They're not. In fact, some of them are barely even started. So this is not a beta. They're nowhere near ready to actually finally optimize the game. They just do their best with the patches that they have. And graphically speaking, I think they're actually yeah, graphically speaking, like frames and stuff, there's a few things that are getting close. That's going to involve like loot, and then also the NPCs and the AI that are on the map. Once we have streets, we'll see exactly how many AI we get on that location between the UN, the GRU, the bosses and their bodyguards, and as well as just regular scavs. And then you just throw that mixing pot all together, and you just add in a sprinkle of actual players, like real people in there as well. And we'll see what the frames look like on there. We'll see how that runs, and they're probably going to start getting to work with optimization and getting it running well with that. We'll see what kind of frames we're looking at with that. And I know a lot of people are having trouble with Lighthouse. There's a lot of people, myself included, that are not having trouble with Lighthouse. So, depends. Can't wait for those updates. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem. Ragman is capitalism to the max. He's Armenian, and I don't know where we're going with this by saying that he's Armenian, but yeah, it seemed like he was a good guy. When does Ale start? Sale start? Sale starts in about 6 hours. About 6 hours and 20 minutes. About 6 hours and 20-ish minutes here. The sale's going to start. 60 frames per second on Lighthouse, Ultra 2K on a 3080 Ti. Yeah, I have a 2080 Super and I get about the same. So I don't know what it is about it. I don't know. Actually, I was getting over 100. Yeah, I was getting over 100 on Lighthouse yesterday with a 2080 Super. And I have like a 3-year-old CPU too. Shout out to any PC companies out there that want to give me a sponsor so I get a new gaming PC. Okay, gotcha. Lighthouse ran fine for me with the RX 590. I don't know how old that is or like what that is, but I know it's AMD. But do you think stash size upgrades are overpriced considering you can just give more money to achieve the same thing? Do you think stash size upgrades are overpriced considering you can just give more money to achieve the same thing? You have to put some better context on what is the real world money and what's the in-game money, which I assume is your point there. Are you saying that the in-game ones are overpriced, or are you saying that they're overpriced for real world money? Because if you're talking about real world money, then it's not just the stash, you're also getting reputation with the traders. And you're getting gear as well. You're getting starting gear as well. And money. So it depends on which one you're talking about. But generally speaking, I think it's on par. If you're talking about what you need, what the requirements are to upgrading your stash in the hideout from a standard account, I think it's on par with the rest of the hideout. I do. How can I get your graphics settings? Go to Landmark's stream, and even if he's not live, do exclamation point settings or whatever. I literally just copy Landmark. I do the same settings that Landmark does. So go to his Twitch channel and go into his chat and do exclamation point settings or whatever you see for his settings. I just do the same thing he does. When did the drops start? Drops start on the 28th. They start on December 28th. Thank you for the quick update video. Straight to the point. No problem. No problemo. Also quickly on that subject too. If you guys are Star Citizen fans or Ashes of Creation fans or just RTS, MMO kind of fans in general, that second channel is going to start getting populated. I'm just waiting for it to get partnered. So I'm putting all the VoDs for this stuff, and then also I'm going to get some gameplay and other videos up on the second channel there, which is just Nice Guy. You can find the link at the front of my channel there, up at the top right. I'm going to keep this exact same format that I'm doing with Tarkov, but I'm going to do it with Star Citizen, and I'm going to do it with Ashes of Creation, and I'm going to do it with a bunch of other games that I just like. And that way, I can keep Nice Guy Tarkov, and I can keep it news. There's going to be a couple tutorials here and there, especially around launch. And whenever we get anything new, you'll see tutorials like what you saw, like what you saw with everything Rogues, stuff like that. And you will literally see nothing but Tarkov on this channel ever, as a video, anything. Maybe in the community section, if I do like a big stream for another game or something, maybe in the community section I'll make a post that will include something Tarkov related, but then at the end just say, hey, by the way, we're doing this over on the second channel. But you will never see a video for Star Citizen. You'll never see a video for Ashes of Creation or anything else. Like, I can keep Nice Guy Tarkov. Do you think full auto conversion for the Saga would be too OP? I don't, but BSG does, because they did that with Tagilla, Willie. They actually had one for Tagilla, and then they removed it because they thought it was too OP. So they had that working in game, and they removed it. Thanks for answering my questions every day. Happy holidays. Happy holidays, Eco. Thanks for the kind words. Does your scav group get flagged hostile, positive karma when killed by others if one of the friends decide to go rogue? If one person in a group goes rogue, the entire group is considered rogue. Yes, Leon. If one person does something like that, yes, the entire group, it considers the entire group. Yep. Lighthouse Trader name is Warden and supposed to deal with electronics.
Use microwave.
Lighthouse Trader name is Warden and supposed to deal with electronics. That's what the books say.
That's interesting. They're definitely going to keep it similar to the books. I think they're going to stray a little bit farther away from that for the sake of the game, because it's interesting that they're doing all of these economy changes right now. And I'm not saying that we're going to be able to find the items that we can't find on the traders right now on him, but my theory right now, like my tinfoil hat theory right now, is that trader is going to have underbarrel grenade launchers and explosives. That's my theory right now, because they were talking about, there was a couple of dev updates where we had Nikita talking about underbarrel grenade launchers coming in 12.12. That is a thing that happened before, and then they stopped talking about it as we got closer to the patch. And it's also when they started saying that there's going to be iterations of the lighthouse location, of which the first one, we're not going to have the trader and the bosses. So my tinfoil hat theory is that trader is going to have underbarrel grenade launchers, specifically your GL40, which the GL40 was literally made for the Scar platform. So I think we're going to see the GL40. I think we're going to see the GP whatever, that's the grenade launcher, the underbarrel grenade launcher for the AK series and the AK-74 series, and maybe even the M203 for the M4 and the M16 platform too. We'll see. Thanks for the other 5. Fox, you've given like 15. You're good, dude. Just talking chat. You're good. Thank you, man. Does your scav group get flagged? Yeah, I already got that one. In the New Year's gift, what caliber is M7290? Google says it's a flashbang held grenade. Oh yeah, that's a flashbang, man. That's not a that's not ammunition. That's not like for the GL or nothing. That's a new flashbang. That is a handheld flashbang grenade. Maybe with the new malfunctions, we may have more OP weapons like the Saiga Auto. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe. That's something that I've been bringing up a lot with these economy change. Excuse me. With the economy changes and everything that they've changed in this patch, we are going to see a new round of balancing to the entire game, and that's including AI. That's including like specifics with weapons and, you know, ammunition and stuff like that, because BSG have balanced the game based off of what a group of players can reasonably accomplish. So like, what can a group of players have access to be able to defeat this boss, to defeat this group of boss and bodyguards kind of combination, like stuff like that. That's how they've balanced the game, and they've always been keeping the flea market in mind. They've been keeping the economy and what the weapons can do in mind. So the more that they change and the more that they get it closer to what it's going to look like around launch, the more that they're going to balance it around that as well. So we're going to see a bunch of changes for that for sure. Thanks for all your effort and quality videos. Have a great day and great holidays. Goodbye. Hey, thanks, Claudio. Claudio? Thanks for the kind words. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Did Nikita say that the new trader will be mostly for lore and quests and not items? I don't remember him saying that. Possibility there, though. Tirish, very good possibility. We'll see. Psycho with the Psycho, although I don't know what the currency there is. I think the last time someone did a lot with that currency ended up being like a couple cents. I don't know, but I'll still read your. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think it's a couple cents or something. But either way, whatever that is, thank you very much. Sup, nice guy. What is your opinion on the Russian ground troops in Tarkov? Do you think they would have some sort of a support, such as CAS or ECT? I don't think they're going to have close air support or ECT. What's ECT? Or etc. Maybe he means etc. The way that you put that in capitals, it made it seem like it's something else. It's like an abbreviation for something. But if you mean etc., no, I don't think they're gonna have CAS. I think they're gonna have a lot of mounted guns. Maybe they'll have some armored vehicles. I very much doubt they're going to have close air support. Very much doubt they're going to have close air support. And generally speaking, what we've heard about the Russian ground troops so far is that they're a pretty stagnant group where they're going to be holding checkpoints around Tarkov, and they're not going to do a whole lot more than that. Maybe they'll have a couple patrols close to where they have those checkpoints, similar to the UN, where the UN is supposed to be doing something like that, but the UN is also supposed to do something about hunting bad players, like bad PMCs, whether you are Bear or USEC, as well as having those patrols where they have the support patrols, the sniper patrols, and also I think it's CQC, I think they're going to have, are also, for some people, they're going to be doing stuff like that. But yeah. That's what we got on the Russian ground troops so far. So thanks for the dono and for the support and just, hanging out in general. Hopefully I answered that to your standards, etc. Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. At Nice Guy Tarkov for questions, guys. I'm seeing a few people try, but it's the wrong one. So at Nice Guy Tarkov, and remember there's an O in the Nice Guy too. But why when I scav in alone with one rep, bosses try killing me? That sounds weird. That sounds weird. I think you're missing something there, because that's not how it works. So either it is bugged, or I think you're missing something there. If you are a bear, Solar, if you're a bear and those quote unquote bosses are the rogues, they shoot bears on sight. So that could be a thing. There's a lot of context that's missing from that I would need to know in order to give you a proper answer. When do you think Tarkov will release the no wipe? That's going to be after launch, Shao. That's definitely going to be after launch, because everything that is going to be... Actually, maybe they don't. Maybe it does, at least the persistence. So for the persistent economy, they're going to need to get some good testing on that for that to make sense, So because for the one that doesn't wipe, they would want it to make sense for that length of time. So maybe we do see that before launch, but definitely, I'm confident that it's a post-launch thing. But maybe we do see something before launch. I think that's the best way I can answer that. I'm confident it's a post-launch thing, but maybe we do see it before launch, because they'll want to be able to properly balance the economies, the separate economies, because they're going to be very different. Unless they just say fuck it and just do the same one for both. I hear Tarkov will be basically impossible for solo players. You think that's a good idea? I don't know who you heard that from, but there is plenty of people that play solo, and it's nowhere near impossible. It's fine. In fact, most, if not all, of the biggest names that play the game play solo only. Yeah, I don't know who, I don't know where you heard that, man. You can figure it out. You'll be able to figure it out, and you'll be able to do fine solo. If you have trouble, if you trade
microwave.
IT may be bugged. I keep getting killed by bosses and I have 2.0 scav rep. I don't shoot them, but they shoot on sight and laser me.
So the thing where the bosses are always friendly to you and stuff like that is at max scav rep. I don't know if it was different before. The way that I've seen it work is that if you have the 6.0, that is when you are friendly to them immediately and they can follow you around, or you have a chance to have them follow you around, is at max rep. I don't think you get it any lower, if I'm being honest. At least for some of the bosses, like Killa and Gluhar. Glucose. So yeah. Again, man, Drowned, it seems like you're pretty down on yourself there for paying for the game and not being able to play solo. I will just say this is quite literally a skill issue. You can do it. Most, if not all, of the biggest names play most of their time solo. You are able to do it if you put in the time. There are plenty of people that play solo, and if you are looking for people to play with, that's why there's Discords. You can check out my Discord. Links in the description there. We have a good LFG system, especially for new players if you're having trouble starting the game out there. So check that out. And if you don't like my community, there are literally hundreds. So you're gonna be able to work it out, man. I believe in you. Is there a sale going on for the game right now? It is not right now. It is going to start in about 6 hours here. In about 6 hours, the game will go on sale. And the sale is, with the next question here, going to be live for about 2 weeks. So it's going to be difficult to miss. It's going to go until January 5th. So you've got quite a while to actually do it. I haven't heard someone ask Nikita about airdrops in a long time. Are they still only in the plan stage? I asked him about airdrops in my Q&A that I did with him with the podcast I did with Pesley, him, and Axel. And that's definitely something that I can ask him next week. That's something that I'll ask him about and see what's going on, because a big topic over this new event, over the New Year's event with the drops and stuff, and whenever they're is probably going to be some some dev Q&As and stuff. We're going to be talking about the year to come, the future plans of Tarkov, and that's definitely one of the big things in Streets. And Streets is definitely one of the big things, the big topics that we'll talk about, because the first iteration should be coming next year. So we'll see. Well, that's definitely something we can talk about. Have a source about the player scav spawn reduction. Been asked a lot. I don't know why you've been asked a lot about that one specifically, but listen, I know a lot of people joke about Trust Me Bro. If there is anybody in the Escape from Tarkov community that gets a Trust Me Bro card, I'm one of them. So just trust me, bro. It's a thing, and I'll leave it at that. If you don't want to trust me, then fuck it. Don't trust me. Do you know if there will be do you know if they will add a larger round than 338 Lapua and for handheld? Do you know if they will add a larger round than 338 Lapua for handheld? Oh, for some reason when you said handheld, that clicked as like a pistol. I was like, this dude wants something bigger than 338 Lapua as a fucking pistol. What are you on? No. So 408 Shy-Tac, I mean, just for the numbers' sake, I think that's bigger. I believe 408 Shy-Tac is coming, and I also believe 50 BMG is coming. I don't think they're going to add the Barrett. They might add like the Barrett like bolt action. But 408 Shy-Tac as well as 50 BMG is planned. When will the armor system be implemented? That's after Streets, so that's sometime late next year. Isn't one of the factions going to have access to call in artillery fire at some point? I feel like I heard something about that a while ago. Yes, I think the Russians do have that, but that's not close air support. That would be like indirect fire. So we'll see if we end up getting that. Nikita has talked about that in the past, and we'll see if it's completely random or if it's something that if you piss off the Russian regulars, they call that in. The UN might also have it, but in terms of close air support, that's the specific person. That's what that person brought up earlier. That's like a frog foot, that's like an SU-25 or something coming in and doing strafing runs, or like that would be like a Hind or something, or an Mi-8 coming in with rockets or something. And I very much doubt that's a thing. But you might get the indirect fire is a possibility. Have you noticed more scav on scav violence since they removed the pop-up notification that showed your karma loss? Since they showed the pop-up notification, that's a good point. I'm not sure why they removed the pop-up. It's a pop-up, but for this patch, it's obviously a thing that there is a lot more scav on scav violence, and we were talking about that on Twitter last night. I'm convinced it's because all of the new players and most, if not all of the returning players, if they skipped last wipe, have no idea it's a thing, because that's when they added karma. I'm confident that that is a thing. People just don't know that karma, what karma is and what you actually get for doing it, or they just don't care what you get for doing it. They would rather have the quick access to whatever loot or whatever you get for doing that. I'll let you know right now. I lost a little bit of karma. I killed scavs on purpose 2 days ago because I killed a player. I had a Saiga scav, and I killed a player that had a what do you have on for the helmet? What's the fucking word for the fucking helmet? Exfil. He had the fucking Exfil helmet, and he had the tac tech, and he had a really cool UMP, and I killed him. And I heard footsteps, and I was like, you know what? I don't care what the fuck comes around that corner, but I'm lighting them up, and I lit them up with the UMP, and it happened to be a bunch of player scavs. Or sorry, not a bunch, but two player scavs. And they were just being normal player scavs, and I feel very guilty about it, and I'm sorry, Nikita, I've failed you. But yeah, I was not letting anybody, I was not risking it. I wanted that exfil, the UMP. Also, the UMP mags were filled with 45 AP, and he had a bunch of mags in his tac tech and shit too. So I was like, nope, not happening. Whatever the fuck comes around that corner, I am killing it. So there's little situations like that pop up. But yeah, there's definitely a lot more kill on sight when it comes to scavs, but I think it's because people just don't know. All right, guys, last few questions here because we're actually over time, so I'm just gonna try and bang these out, and then we'll see where we go. I do play solo at the moment. I just heard in the future it will be at least very, very hard. I don't think it's going to be any more difficult than it is right now to play solo. In fact, it's going to get much easier because there's no tutorial and there's nothing really there to guide you. They're not going to necessarily hold your hand, but yeah, there's going to be tutorials and there's going to be more. You will absolutely be able to play the game solo, and there's a lot of people out there that'll be able to help you with that, both indirectly and directly with either content or in Discords. You're going to be able to find friends and stuff like that. Yeah. This wasn't a question, but I just see it popped up in chat. Holiday 25% confirmed. Yep, that's a thing. It's going to start in a few hours here. Have you noticed more scav on scav violence? Yes. Again, we just talked about that for a few minutes there, actually. So yeah, I think it's because most people don't know it's a thing or they don't care. Do we have any timeline so far as to when they will change to open world with all maps connected? Not necessarily open world, but I'm confident that we're going to get the map-to-map travel, or at least the first part of map-to-map travel, with the Streets update. The reason for that is because with Lighthouse, you have those very clear connection to Shoreline without any barriers or anything like that, so I think they're prepping that, as well as Streets of Tarkov having our connection to labs, as well as Factory having our connection to labs. I think it's going to be coming with Streets of Tarkov, if not sooner. So no, that's not open world, but it's what we need to in order to go towards open world, which is the map-to-map travel. Like your community and you, thank you for the kind words there, Tron. Thank you. Did they nerf the marked rooms? I haven't played in 2 wipes. I don't think they nerfed them. I think they're about the same, if not better, because of the situation that's going on with the flea market, as well as it seems like keys, those kinds of keys have been removed off the flea market, which we're going to test here in a little bit. I'm going to check that out, but people are reporting not being able to put marked keys and expensive keys on the flea market right now, so I'm going to check that out later. They sort of confirmed 50 BMG AK with Brandon. Yeah, that's totally, yeah, Brandon better hurry up with that AK-50, because so it'll pop up in Tarkov. He wants to make sure. What's going to happen first? Brandon finishing the AK-50 or Escape from Tarkov launch? You let me know. Do you know if there are going to be more non-lethal weapons, stun grenades? In terms of non-lethal weapons, I doubt we're going to get like a taser, or I doubt we'll get like a beanbag round or anything like that. But there is supposed to be gas. There's supposed to be CS gas, and then not only CS gas, but just normal smoke. If you walk through smoke or spend too much time in just normal smoke without a respirator or a gas mask, you're going to start coughing, and then if you stay in there too long, you'll actually go unconscious. Actually, scratch that. You might not go unconscious, but you will, like, there will be like an animation where you're like coughing, and you can't function you're not like combat effective. Like, you can't use your weapon at some point. especially with like CS gas too. Did you lose that exfil gear set? No, I got out with it. I have it. I got out with the Tech, and I got out with the UMP and all the AP rounds and stuff like that. I literally just was like, I don't care what this is, I'm shooting them. So it's just, you got to make those decisions sometimes, which I was good with because I've been a very good boy for the rest of the wipe. I was a very good scav, and I've also been using the scav exit and the car exits and stuff too. So I have very good karma right now. I think I'm at like 2 karma even with those kills yesterday or the day before, whenever that was. Will there be a way to make it so that even when running the USEC bear mix groups, that faction-specific groups will be friendly? No, because that's just what the game is. They're going to see bear, and they're going to do that on site. There's potential for, of course, the groups that don't shoot anyone on site but have the ability to like remember you, like the UN. The UN is supposed to function similar to how the rogues or the GRU are, but they just won't shoot anyone on site until you shoot them on site. So yeah, I think there's something like that that's going to be going on, but I really doubt we're going to be able to change people's minds. Like if you're a bear, like have rogues not shoot you on site if you're a bear, stuff like that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Has anything been said about gear presets? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like we would have seen those by now. They're working on them. I don't know why we don't see them. I have to be honest. That's a good... I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write that down for next time I talk to him. Gear presets. What's up? All right, took a note about that. All right, chill with the questions now, guys, because we're over time here. I keep these to an hour. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 a.m., though. Also, a video later today. Looks like expensive keys are all barter only right now, maybe to avoid the high fees. Maybe, or it's just an access thing. You're going to have to find them or barter with your buddies in order to get one. They do have 100 uses, so, you know, share the load a little bit or go running with someone that already has the key and then, you know, share the loot. I don't know. But that does seem to be following along with what they're doing with the economy this wipe. Mustard gas grenades. Look forward to coughing out my PMC lungs. Mustard gas is the one that like kills you, right? It's not CS gas. The CS gas and like some incendiary grenades and stuff like that is coming, as well as, like I said, the stuff with the smoke. But I don't know if there's going to be like chemical grenades. Oh fuck, you're right. Actually, they might. Actually, yes. Now that you say, now that I'm saying it to myself, I think there might be some field crafted. There might be some jerry-rigged poisonous gas stuff because they might find chemicals on the Terror Group stuff. They might find some of the Terror Group stuff, which they're making chemical weapons. There's also going to be like zones that are irradiated or that have some kind of chemical spill or something as well. So actually, now that you say that, there might actually be grenades like that. We'll see. Random scav raid on player hideout. Yeah or nay? No, they're not going to do that. They said they don't want that. Care to elaborate on the upcoming rigor armor system? Nope, because I have an entire video dedicated to that. So go to my channel, and it's towards the end of the stream here, and that is a big topic, and it's also one that I've gone into detail several times. So go to my channel, the main YouTube channel there, and type in the biggest change coming to Tarkov. I forget what I fucking titled it. Let me find it. I think I've used that, especially with the inertia change and stuff. Armor. The biggest change coming to Escape from Tarkov. Tarkov Turning Point's new armor and hitbox system from 1 year ago. It's got 98,000 views. So this bar right here. I'll pull it up right here. This right here. This is what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. That goes into detail exactly what's going to be happening with it. It's supposed to be coming after Streets now, because of some of the tech that they're doing with it. So that's what's going on with that. No, I mean they are on Flea for barters. Oh, okay, that might be a thing. I don't know. We'll check it out with the keys. We'll check it out. Can I link my YouTube account to my game to get drops from YouTube? No, it's just Twitch. It's just Twitch. You can't do it with YouTube, unfortunately. Did they fix glasses? Do they still glow in bushes? I do not know what's going on with that, to be honest with you. And that's going to do it for today, guys. We're over time, and I'm getting a lot of questions. But I am going to be back 9 a.m. tomorrow. I do Good Morning Tarkov every morning, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern U.S. time. Again, guys, we'll go through it again. Sale is confirmed. You have your Christmas gift. Go log into your account on the BSG website. Log in, and you will see that gift. And I'll pop it up here again real quick for you guys. If you go onto your account, make sure that your Twitch account is linked while you're there so that you can get drops. And then you'll see this. You'll see if you are an ETS tester, you will see this as well. If you are not, then you will only see this one, and this is your Christmas gift. So you hit the paperclip in there, and then when you go to your messages in game, when you log in next, you will see this guy right here. So it's Scar, ammo case, key card holder, six impact grenades specifically because they want to see the world burn, and all that stuff. Sale is also going to start in about 6.5 hours ish. The 25% off sale is going to start in about 6.5 hours. I am going to have a video that's going to be up in the next few hours here, explaining all of this stuff as well as details of how you can do all of this and where you're going to get it and all that jazz. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy your gift. Have fun with those impact grenades. Take advantage of the sale. It's going to be going. It's not a short sale either, so it's going to be going for a few days actually. So try and save up some Christmas money for that if you're interested. Otherwise, guys, thank you very much for hanging out today. I'll see you again tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern, and we'll talk about whatever happens tomorrow or over the night and whatever. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.